So, how are we supposed to start this?
I'm not really sure.
Should we, like, say hi?
Probably. Riley would. So, hi. Neither of us really knows how to do this, but here we are. Given the uncertain way the last episode ended, we figured it would be best to give you an update.
An uncertain one.
Right. Well, maybe the good news first?
Yes.
Riley and Taylor are still together. Very happily.
Yeah, it's just a matter of telling their parents, or Taylor's parents. I mean, they didn't really watch the videos, so...
Yeah, they didn't really know how to tell their parents that their kid and the kid they've been raising for the past 8 years are together.
Mm-hmm. So they're in a little family vacation.
Trying to tell their parents.
Mm-hmm.
Although, I don't really think they'll be surprised. I mean, we weren't.
I mean, they tried to hide it from us for like a day, but it didn't work.
So, we'll see how that goes.
Yeah.
So, now, the less good news. I'm sorry we don't have more good news, but it's kind of a mixed bag. After the lockdown, some things happened.
Shit went down.
Yeah, shit went down. I was taken by campus security at first, but not for long. They got me out of the building fast and not so gently.
And you got bruises?
Not many. But definitely bruises. By the time I got out of the building, there were maybe a half a dozen agents, all dressed in black, presumably from whatever mysterious government agency that runs this place. Ran this place. I don't know though, because as soon as I told them who I was, they knocked me out. Not physically, Ren. You know this.
I know, it just sucks.
It was some sort of chemical agent.
Well, that doesn't make it better.
But they knocked me out, and when I woke up, I wasn't in that building.
It was some sort of like dark, dungeon-y kind of place.
Right. Wait, Ren, you should go now.
Sure. After Ava was taken, they came after us too. We fought a little, but it became very clear very fast that there was no way out despite Jones's efforts.
Always fighting.
Yep. But before we were taken, we got this weird phone call.
This is the one from the...
Yeah, the grandparents. Okay. So Jones's grandparents called us, or called me. Apparently Jones doesn't take their calls.
Which is fair.
Yeah, definitely. They called us to tell us to just not resist, give up, let go, and that maybe they'll be able to protect us.
Jones did not believe that.
Definitely not. Which is why we fought. Well, partially. Before the phone call ended, we heard something, like an alarm, and people screaming about this digital breach that wasn't us. So we thought maybe the Power Rangers had arrived to save the day. So we fought. I mean, they still took us to that same place Ava was at.
We think.
Well, it was about the same vibe. Bond, villainous lair, dark, no windows, an interrogation table in a very large room.
Yeah.
Most of us were together when we got knocked out, but when we woke up, they had separated us.
It was hours of interrogation, at least for me.
I think it was a couple of hours for us, but I don't know. That gas was, they really went for it.
They essentially interrogated me about the hacker. Why I did it, what I knew, who I was. They thought I was a sleeper agent of some sort.
On our end, it was essentially textbook prisoner's dilemma. Trying to turn us against each other, the whole deal.
No one did though,
No.
Thankfully. But after a while, alarms went off.
Lots of alarms in this story.
Yeah, lots of alarms. The new alarms went off and the room flooded with gas. Before I passed out, I saw a lot of red lights and heard a lot of gunshots. When I woke up, I was in front of Hera, who was also interrogating me, but this time about what happened to everyone else. I was still too groggy to speak coherently, but by the time my mind cleared, their whole team figured out where they were, just in another part of the building. I think. Again, super powerful chemicals. Don't really remember.
So they found us. It took a while, but they were taking down every guard wherever we were. And the gang was back together. We were a little shaken, but things were looking up. And the Power Rangers were going into each facility and running out the board with the little army they conjured of alumni. Anyway, in a couple of days, they placed a new board made of Power Rangers and laymen.
By laymen, they mean non-Power Ranger alumni. Still super spies.
Right. But this is when things get uncertain.
Yeah. We're on a break right now. I'm back at Ren's place. Yeah. Because, well, I feel safer here.
Well, it's an indefinite break. Our status in the academy is up in the air.
Right. After the incident, we got some time off. Mandated time off.
We're supposed to be getting these hearings to determine whether we can return, since pretty much everyone in the school sort of watched the videos. But they're all taken down now, of course. And this one will probably be taken down too.
Yeah. Our last little bit of rebellion.
Ooh, it's probably not helping our cause.
Probably not. Taylor's fighting like crazy to get back into school, of course, and Riley wants to go with her. Ren and I, well, we're not fighting as hard as Taylor, but I have no other place to go. And Ren...
Well, I can't abandon my team.
But Jones...
So, we saw her for a second when we got rescued, but within all of the chaos, she
went missing.
Well, she sent us a message while we were on the break with this crazy encryption that took you like half an hour to break. Apparently her grandparents died, and she's like the sole heir, and needs to be dealing with some family matters, so...
We haven't seen her since. We don't really know what happened. We're hoping she's okay, but with that family, you never know.
She is Jones, so mysteriously disappearing is part of her character. I'm sure she's in a cave somewhere, kicking ass.
We're hoping she turns up when school starts.
Well,
if school starts.
I think that's all we have to say. This video is probably going to be up for the next 10 minutes. Yeah?
Yeah, so farewell.
Adios.
Thanks, I guess, for watching us. But it's the last time you'll see these faces.
Oh.
It's time for these spies to go back undercover.
Is it over?
Yeah. For now, at least.
Hells yeah. That was stressful.
Oh, let's get some ice cream, yeah?
Yes. I got some mint chocolate chip in the freezer, and I think my parents not eaten it yet, so... Wait. Mommy, Papi! No toquen el helado, ¿ok? Por favor.